Hi, I'm Michael Powell, and I play the fabulous Rufa, and this is what you missed in episode 32 of Edge of Legend. The party has gone their various ways, but Itchy heads to set her match in the market district. As she sets up the ring, three people walk up to her, one of whom introduces himself as Cabian Phoebus, head of the Colosseum. He offers her a portable arena on top of a championship belt if she wins the Rumble, and Itchy plans on it. Meanwhile, Alona has headed to the field of the hunt to prey. Upon kneeling, Sealg appears, since this is his domain, as does Afra. Alona asks Afra if performing morally dubious acts in the name of the greater good crosses the line, and Afra points out that the fact that she even asked that question is a good sign. She says as long as they still retain their empathy and respect for those on any opposition they face, they won't stray from the light. She professes Alona will know how to do the right thing when the time comes. Alona also asks if it's possible to save the souls of the beings who Megaw used to create his monstrosities. But Afra states since the souls gave up their lives willingly, there is nothing Alona can do to redeem them. The only way Alona could save more souls would be to prevent them from giving up their lives in the first place. Back in the market district, Rufa is helping Itchy when a mysterious dwarf from Bryax offers Rufa connections to the dwarves in an underground network. He gives his name as Aorn, and Rufa begins to build and spread his underground web, which he has been planning for a long time. At the docks, Chonibus pours a glass of wine for herself and for Asam Ra, a very ceremonial offering. Out of nowhere, the wine begins to sour, and Ravan appears in front of her. He insists again he knows where Asam Ra is and wants to give him to Chonibus in exchange for the promise that she will denounce Anubis and follow him. Chonibus denies him once more and reminds Ravan who kicked his ass the last time he met with her. But Ravan warns her in a cryptic message that the first taste is free. But once he gets his hooks in her, he won't let go. It took the entire Pantheon to get him to last time, and he disappears. In light panic, Chonibus begins praying to her gods, but instead of providing comfort, Anubis confirms her fears with a grim silence. In the secret room at the Type and Pint, Woodward gets Medazon a drink to apologize for her rough treatment. He wants to let her go, but is worried she will end up just like Xanakin, whom he suggested they let go last time. But using his true words, he's able to convince her that the war isn't in her best interest. He confides in her that he wants to find a balance for everybody in this war and is hopeful for a peaceful outcome. Then he gives Medazon a parting gift of orcish wine. She thanks Woodward and tells him she's going to join her friend in the north. If Woodward ever needs to, he can find her on Wolf's Head Rock. It is then discovered that the friend she mentioned is Lyrian Voss, and they share a drink over that bastard of a man. When Medazon finally leaves, she puts two keys in Woodward's pocket in return for his kindness. One is a security key for Mangaw's ship, and the other is for a getaway boat in Adelfron Prime. When Woodward looks up, she has vanished. We cut back to the makeshift arena for Itchy's big battle. She easily takes out most of her opponents, and all that's left are four: Omak, an orc that worships the Fae god of the Ruckus Kai Malan, Shion, a warrior cleric of the Fae god Lorian Madan, and finally, from her own party, Antigone and Morel. Itchy lays out Morel with her famous move, the Circle of Life, standing on his huge form triumphantly. Omak knocks out Shion with a 619, leaving him passed out in the ring. With her competition dwindling, Itchy rages at Omak and annihilates him in one blow, throwing him out of the ring. With only 3 party members left, Antigone looks at Morel and promises not to ruin his pretty face, while she officially TKOs him and throws him out of the ring. It's down to Itchy and Antigone, but Itchy is so strong, a shoulder check is enough to finally overthrow her opponent, and she showboats Antigone out of the ring as the final victor. The crowd goes wild. When Itchy goes to collect her belt in her portable arena, there's a note left for her where the belt should be. It states if she wants her belt, she needs to come back to Azumakon to get it. Signed by El Kakui Jr. Recognizing the name, Itchy storms off in anger, but a large elf with a fist on his face that was also with Cabius Fabian in the beginning approaches her and Rufa. He hands Itchy a card inviting her to the All Champion Finals, a tournament of heroes of which he will be her sponsor. Before they can get his name, he disappears into the crowd. The adventurers have regrouped and the festivities of the night has begun, but off to the side, Rufa sees a dark form, a shadow upon shadows, with red eyes that nobody else seems to notice. He approaches the darkness and envelops him to reveal a female hobgoblin who refers to herself as the Darkness. She tells Rufa she sees what he's been doing and knows where he is headed and wants in. Rufa recognizes the name as the spy who has been following them since Adaphon Prime and says they have lots of work to do. And that is where we end episode 32 of Edge of Legend. Make sure to tune in at 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to Nat20 Productions Official on Twitch to catch the newest episodes of Edge of Legend as they happen. We look forward to seeing you in chat as you become legends right alongside us. Thank you for watching.